you said that after your husband passed away,
Yeah.
just like I said, you should find that one person in
You
your
know, when
life.
my husband,
But you
my
said
brother
you
wanted me to go out to the island there. And I
okay,
didn't want to go.
okay, because it's too boring there. Now you said you were going to the center with different people.
Yeah,
No,
I went with the I helped in the center. I did this. I did that. I went every place. I did different
you went with
jobs.
different people.
No, I went to different jobs when my husband was
No,
alive.
jobs and all,
I
that's
worked
different.
in funeral
I'm
homes.
talking
I worked
about
in nursing
one
homes.
guy in your life. One
I
guy in
didn't
your
have
life.
one guy.
Huh?
I didn't have a guy that time. I
But
did work.
you had Larry in your life.
Oh, he stunk.
How many years? 10, 15 years? He came
No, he
and
came. He used to say to me, "I'm coming to help you get this
with
and
the
that."
cats.
Yeah, but then he wanted more.
He wanted more what?
He wanted more blowjobs all the time. He did that to everybody, not only me.
Twice in a day?
Yeah,
Twice in a day?
he used to. Every client he had, he said, "I pay you by blowjobbing me," because he said he was
He would
abused by his mother.
okay. He would bring the cat food and then twice a day he would get the blow job from you.
He wanted it
Okay,
for
but you
the
gave it.
payment of the stuff.
But you only did it once.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Davy also the same thing.
No, Davy wanted more.
He wanted from the back side.
Yeah.
And how many times? 30, 40, 50
No,
times?
every time he got horny, he said he backed me up against the door and
Okay,
wouldn't let me
so
out.
he did it to you about 100 times? Huh? 6 months? And then you would get piles and all that? You get
Huh?
piles? You get piles? You get piles and all?
He wouldn't care if he did
No,
it.
but if you get piles now?
What do you mean?
Piles, you know what is piles? Huh?
No.
Piles means bleeding blood coming in the stool.
No, I didn't get nothing. He stopped and he passed out on the bed.
Okay. You know that people who are homos and all, they do it from the backside and they start getting AIDS and all that. You know that? Huh?
I didn't want it. He backed me up against the door every night.
Okay. So if you get AIDS, then what happens to you?
I would show up in my, I would get blood tests and everything.
So are you
showed
very
up.
lucky? You should only find one guy in your life, right? Right? Even Lou, Florence's husband, he told you that a couple of times. You should only go out with one guy, right? He said
I
that.
never went out
No,
with anybody.
he said that or not? Lou said to you, should only go out with one guy. He said go out with Mo,
I
right?
never went out with any guy after that. Ever.
He said go out with Mo, and you agreed on that, huh? Then what happened? You kept hating Mo. Why? Why?
I didn't want to go out. I just didn't
You were
feel-
going out with Davy.
Yeah, I wasn't going out with him. He was forcing me to go with him. He kept saying I'm
who
his
was
girlfriend.
forcing you? Who was forcing you?
He said, "Oh, you make believe I'm your girlfriend and boyfriend."
Okay, so then even after he left from here, there were times he forced himself. He came back to your apartment.
Yeah, he did. He
And
knocked
then-
on the door, let me in.
And then he came inside, and 2-3 days he forced himself on you. 3 days?
Yeah,
3 days?
and he banged on the
No,
door.
3 days he did it, or 4 days
No,
he
he
came
never.
back.
He was so cockeyed drunk, he didn't know
No,
what the hell.
but he came back for 3 days or 5 days. He showed me the keys. He
I
had the
know.
keys of your
Yeah,
apartment.
he took the key from one of
Five,
the tenants.
5 days.
Yeah.
5 days. Huh? Then he forced himself on you. Sex, 5 days. 6 days more. When after he was kicked out,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
And then you
He had
called
no place to go.
then you called the cops.
Yeah, I did because he showed off in front of his friends.
What? He showed off what?
This happened one night at 2 in the morning.
Uh-huh.
He had a whole bunch of drinking pals there.
That when he came back a second time.
No, he
Even
said
even though you had a court order of protection against him.
no, that was before that.
No, I'm talking of after the court order of protection.
Oh yeah,
He came back. You gave him the keys, and he showed me the keys. He says, "I had come back to Helen's apartment." Okay. Now this is you had the court order of protection. Even then, he came back to your apartment. How many days? 5-6 days.
No,
He
just
told.
one day he brought himself in.
You're sure? You're sure? Only one day.
Yeah.
He says 6 days.
No,
He showed me the keys.
well he wanted to come, but I said I'm not supposed to let you in.
So what would you do? Put on the upper
Yeah.
lock? Huh? So even now you can't do that now. Huh?
No, because they broke.
It broke. So now who you going to get to fix your upper lock?
Who do you think? That's why
If
he called me.
if
Joe wants
you
to
have
fix
the money,
another one.
now the boss will give you money for the upper lock, $15, right?
Joe bought that
Huh?
lock.
Huh?
Joe's the one that bought that lock.
So you're not going to ask him not to come back and fix the lock again. Somebody else has to do it.
I have to
Is
get a
there some
locksmith.
woman who can do it? A locksmith will charge you $100.
I know.
Is there anybody else in that building who can do it for you? Not Joe.
I don't want him.
Okay. Who else can do it for you?
I don't know.
I'm afraid to do it because, see, I don't want any hostility with the Indian guy.
No.
Because already one day he yelled at me. 10 minutes. He said, "You're helping Helen out."
I know
I said,
even the super yelled at him.
I yelled at him?
Yelled at Joe.
I yelled at Joe? Oh, for helping. No, but Davy, he yelled at me. You remember? He gave me abuses for 10 minutes
I'm
on
nothing
casino.
to him.
Huh?
I'm nothing to him.
You're nothing to him, but he yelled at me because of you. You
I
don't
don't
give
want
you
him.
don't give a shit. But
It's
I
not my
got the
girl.
yelling from him and the hostility because of you. I tried to help you.
He don't want nobody to help me. He didn't even want me to have animals
So
in the
so then
apartment.
now you understand that why I had to stay away from you. I had to stay away from you 4 or 5 months at a time, another 3, 4, 5 months at a time, 2, 3, 4 months at a time. Now, even now, I don't want to stick my neck out. You understand now?
He's nothing to me.
He's nothing to you.